he will forever have been found liable of sexual assault, and he's obviously not too happy. He's also not happy about the mail in ballots case. He says, in light of the tremendous loss in the Supreme Court today concerning voters' rights and the fact that people's votes are allowed to be counted long after an election is over, it is more important than ever to pass the Save America Act, he says, which is, quote, all voters must show photo ID, all voters must show proof of citizenship, no mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military deployment, or travel. There is no excuse for a politician or otherwise to be against the above three requirements. There is only one reason to oppose: cheating. The House of Representatives has approved this vital act 3 times. The United States Senate seems unable to do so in a time when there is a powerful communist movement taking place in our country, one more dangerous than World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, or September 11th. All Democrats and our 5 Republican Senate holdouts, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, Tom Tillis, Bill Cassidy, and Mitch McConnell, must vote to save our country. There can be no excuses. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Couple things here. Number one, the SAVE Act is not going to pass. They don't have the votes. They don't have the support. And it's pretty interesting to see him continue to push this, even though he knows it's not going to pass. That's number one. Number two, the fact that he calls a, quote, communist movement more dangerous than World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, or September 11th just shows you where the president's priorities are at today. He's not happy that the Supreme Court ruled that essentially mail-in ballots could be counted days after an election, after election day, so long as they are postmarked and postmarked by election day. They don't have to be received on election day. They can be just postmarked on election day. It's a major loss for him, a major victory for Democrats in a lot of ways who support mail-in ballots. But that's not the only decision he lost. He lost the Cook lawsuit. Lisa Cook, Board of Governors at the Federal Reserve, he tried to fire her without cause. He says, well, the Supreme Court today said you can't do that. He says the Cook lawsuit having to do with her suitability and sitting on the board of the Federal Reserve was sent back by the Supreme Court on a strictly procedural basis. We will take appropriate action immediately to make sure that someone who has committed wrongdoing will not be making vital decisions concerning the welfare of the United States of America. Now, this is an interesting case in a lot of ways because at the same time, the court also ruled to overturn Humphrey's executor. In a separate case, Trump versus Slaughter, the court essentially gave Trump ample power to do whatever he wants when it comes to independent agencies like the FTC, FCC, NLRB, National Labor Relations Board, USPS Board of Governors, FEC, and others. They essentially removed the independence of these agencies, overturning 90 years of